TunePocket.com. TunePocket.com.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And let's not waste no time, shall we? Get right to it. So the 2021 Suicide Prevention Report came out for the state of Tennessee, okay? And the total number of deaths by suicide increased by 13% from 2015 to 2019. 1,065 deaths in 2015 versus 1,220 deaths in 2019. The rate of deaths by suicide per 100,000 increased by 11%. 16.1 versus 17.9. 16.1 representing 2015 and 2019 being the 17.9. In 2019, the rate of suicide in Tennessee is 29% higher than the national average, which is almost 14%. Suicide death rates were the highest among adults, ages 25 through 64, 22.8 per 100,000. The lowest were in children and youth, ages 10 through 24, with the average being 10 per 100,000. More males than females end their life by suicide. The rate of suicide of Tennessee among males was 28.3 per 100,000. And that is nearly 4 times higher than females, 7.9 per 100,000. 90% of suicide deaths in 2019 were among white individuals, and the rate for whites, 20.5 per 100,000. That was twice of that of blacks, 8.6 per 100,000. Firearms are the leading cause of death by suicide, accounting for more than 61% of all 2019 suicide deaths. The burden of suicide varies across Tennessee regions. Shelby County has the lowest, but the Upper Cumberland region has the highest. Shelby County, 10.2 versus the Upper Cumberland region, 21.6 per 100,000 from 2015 to 2019 combined. So let's also talk about suicidal ideation and attempts in the state of Tennessee. In 2019, there were 7,294 emergency department visits and 2,253 inpatient hospitalizations for non-fatal self-harming injuries. In addition, there were 28,879 emergency department visits and 13,399 inpatient hospital visits with suicidal ideation, but no accompanying self-harm. And the cost of self-harm is just as high as the cost of one suicide. Okay. The total cost of self-harm based on the median cost in 2019 was $57 million. I kid you not. And for hospitals, it was $33 million for emergency department visits. Youth and middle-aged adults have the highest rates of self-harm between 2016 to 2019 per 100,000. Self-harm was consistently the highest among Tennessee residents ages 15 through 24, followed by those who were aged 25 through 44. I was in that age group, 15 through 24 and 25 through 44. But this was like years ago, before 2019. Between 2016 and 2019, females represented a higher proportion of intentional self-harm for emergency department visits, 60.5, and hospital visits, 58%, compared to males. Between 2016 and 2019, males bore a larger suicidal ideation and emergency department visits, 55.8%, than females, while the proportion of suicidal ideation and emergency department visits, 50.2%, was similar to that of females, 49.8%. I've had suicidal ideations before, but believe it or not, I have never gone to the hospital for it. I've self-harmed several times before, never been to the hospital for it. But this is why we need to keep the conversation going about suicide. Remove the stigma. Know the signs. Having conversations about it. You can call us. You can call 988. No, you can call 9988. There are several helpful resources out there. One of the many signs to look for. Taking unnecessary risks, seeking access to lethal means, pills, guns, drugs, doing, having things like unprotected sex, bullying, anger, rage, talking about what's the point of living, feeling empty inside, giving away prized possessions, making a will, saying goodbye to family or friends, untreated depression or undertreated depression, missing days at school or work. So let's keep the conversation going. I know these are sobering stats that I just read. We can correct those. Just simply by knowing the signs, knowing the warning signs, getting educated about suicide in general, having conversations, removing stigma, and I think all of that will play a huge difference. Yeah. All right. I think that's all that I wanted to say this morning. This has been the Sean Farrell Podcast. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. I will see you all soon. Peace.